Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. I know it looks like it's Sunday because I got on the same outfit for those of you who watched my video yesterday. But I just got out of the shower. And when I got home from church yesterday, I'm only in those clothes for about 2 hours tops. I nicely laid those clothes across my banister, and girl, wearing the same thing to work on. I know some of y'all, comment below if you've done that. Whatever you wore to church on Sunday, you wear to work on Monday. I used to do that all the time. Anyway, I'm just going to real quick brush a color on my lid. My lids are, and I didn't put a base down. I put that primer on there. My lids are hyperpigmentation, so they're darker. Because when you get older, that happens. And yeah, we just finna, I got less than 10 minutes to get something on my face. I just been loving this foundation. And Sharita, I know you commented and said this foundation breaks you out. And I have had that happen with other foundations that I really wanted to love, but they didn't love me back. And I don't know what's the ingredients. I never read ingredients hardly, but it's something in it that's breaking you out. I just put on a super thin layer. Just so I can look alive. I slept good. I got enough sleep. And I've been up for over an hour. I just get in the zone, drinking my coffee and reading or watching YouTube or whatever. Meditating, praying, talking to the Lord. And lose track of time. Anyway, so I was supposed to start a series called Motivational Monday, and I never did. But what I'm going to do is just kind of come back after Sunday and kind of just talk about what the service was about, what the message was about. Not necessarily give you the Bible reference, because I know we all aren't Christians. We all don't read the Bible. And even though I do, I don't push that on people. I don't push that on people. I just live my life, and if I'm an example, I'm an example. But I know when I wrote my book, my first book, my only book, it was heavily scripture based. And I don't regret that by no means, but then that just leaves out some people who aren't sure. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just recently had a conversation with somebody who didn't believe in, they believed in God, but they didn't believe in the Bible. And we didn't fall out. We really had some nice conversations, just respecting each other's beliefs. But yesterday's message was about gossip. So that's my motivational message. It could be a Wednesday. What we say, Wednesday's wisdom. Or did I say wind down Wednesday? Anyway, motivational Monday, gossip. And we all have been guilty of it on both spectrums. Whether we were gossiping about somebody or somebody's gossiped about us. But here's the thing. You know, we all have like our circle, like a close-knit circle. And those people are people that you're really, really close to. So if you got an issue with somebody and you just need to vent. Because one day I was venting, and this was some time ago, but I'll never forget this. And the person said to me, well, go tell them. And it's like, no, it wasn't about to go tell them. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings or be confrontational. I was just venting to you. This is how I feel, you know. So that made me pull back on even doing that, because this was a close friend. I guess she was trying to be wise. Because there's a place for that. Everybody do have to have at least that one person. I don't advise it being a group of people. That you do need to, if you got something on your mind about somebody, you're not necessarily, the end result might be you go talk to that person, but at first and so that's not gossiping. That's just like, girl, you gonna believe what so-and-so said to me, and I feel some kind of way about it, or whatever. But gossiping is very irresponsible. And just recently, I found myself in a situation. When I say irresponsible, I mean just sitting up, talking about somebody. Girl, did you know she stepped outside her marriage and was sleeping with so-and-so, and what? And there's a group of people. You don't know which one of those persons is going to go back and repeat that. Or, first of all, unless you've seen it happen, you don't even know if it's true. And it's toxic. It's just straight up toxic energy. And I'm in this place right now in my life where, I mean, y'all saw me hang out at the restaurant with my friends and stuff, but I don't hang out. I'm like a hermit type. I stick to myself. Pull back from a lot because you get a lot of negative energy. You hear a lot of people's business. It affects you whether you realize it or not. And if somebody tells you some gossip about somebody that you know or even don't know, the way we're just naturally bent, we'll look at that person different. Whether you want to or not, you'll look at that person different, like almost as if you just automatically believe what was said about them. You may not even like the person no more, just based on that. But all that's maturity. Like, can't nobody come to me about nobody and I change how I think about that person or anything. I might be on guard. I might be slightly guarded until I get to know the person myself. I got a gray hair sticking out my chin. So gossip is very, very irresponsible. It's very toxic. And if you are someone and some people feed off of it. Some people enjoy it. Let me check the time to see if I got time to finish. Ooh, not really. Some people feed off gossip. Some people enjoy it because it just feeds them. And it's negative, but they get something out of that. And when I said I found myself in this situation this summer where something was going on and I'm hearing all this gossip, and I was in a conversation. Somebody came to me and they was like, yeah, so-and-so, they did this, they did. And I was like, what? And I felt hurt by it. But I just never knew if it was true or not. And I'm leaning more toward it was, but I really don't even care, and then you find yourself making comments, and then they'll put you in the conversation. Yeah, it was me, Sonetta, and so on. So I just accidentally got involved in this conversation. So now I'm very guarded. I had to redirect 2 conversations. Somebody was trying to gossip. Y'all. Oh no. Let's talk about something else, because that person's not even here, and I can't take this in right now. That was my response both times, and this was recently. And when you do that, that shuts people down. If it's not a really, really close friend, it's just somebody down on the job, and y'all just sitting up gossiping about somebody. Do you know it's really, really irresponsible? and childish, and because what's coming out of it? Nothing. Anyway, y'all, I want to continue this conversation, but I gotta go. Okay, I done made it to work. So the motivation today is don't get caught up in gossip. And if you've been that type of person, like I said, we've all done that. And I can't stress enough how irresponsible it is, because some people feed off of it and they just looking for you to say anything. And they'll run back, and you've been and got caught up in a situation. People looking at you like you're not somebody who can be trusted and all that. And to keep your peace and your energy level high, we all got too much to worry about in our own personal lives. And sometimes I think people like to gossip to deflect, to get off their own stuff. But no, everybody need to be paying attention to their own stuff and work on your own self and be the type of person that you can be trusted with confidential information and all of that. Somebody brings something to you and they just need to vent, and you learning a whole lot about somebody that you really didn't want to know about that person, you are responsible and obligated to keep your mouth closed. That person don't have to say, "Oh, I'm about to tell you something, but don't tell nobody." That goes without saying. Be a confidant. Anyway, I gotta go. That's my Motivational Monday. Stop gossiping.